Yeah. I never wanna die alone. Yeah, keep that, nigga. Yeah. I never wanna die alone. Yeah. Look at everything that I'm facing. I'm working all night in this basement. I'm making songs just to find myself a more efficient way for a nigga to make all these payments. And at times I get a little impatient, cause I know me and these niggas ain't adjacent, but they still wanna walk on my pavement and tell me about the time that I wasted. It makes a nigga never get too complacent. I'm sidestepping all of this hating. Hey yo, I'm feeling myself, ain't know I'm killing myself. I got a lot up on my mind about the fame and the world, but am I really who I wanna be? Tell me now, do you understand the pain that I'm feeling right now? But you hear the frustration in my tone, that I'm working so hard that I fear that I'm gonna die alone, but I never wanna die alone. I mean, it's kinda ironic, cause when you call, you always get the dial tone. I mean, I'm working so hard, man, I fear that a nigga gonna die alone. Yeah, but I know I can't die alone. I can't die alone.
PATisDOPE, I'm here with Young. Let's talk about a single. It sounds like it could go somewhere, you know?
Yeah, that's basically the motive. Like, I actually made the song 2 years ago and I knew it was a single from there.
Okay.
So I'm basically just trying to push that. It's called Out of Time. And it basically like references how I view life as far as growing as an artist, and how how the lifespan of an artist is.
It's pretty short.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm basically I'm 23 and I'm basically trying to get on that.
Okay.
And that's basically the ideal point of the song. And how working and everything, distancing myself from everybody as far as family and stuff, just to get where I want to go. So that's basically what it's about.
Not a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Most definitely. What's next? Okay, we got the 16th of April.
Yeah, that's going to be the actual release date of the tape.
Okay.
The tape is called Discontent with Reality.
Alright.
I mean, that hell of a production.
Yeah, it sounds real quality like. Give me the process on your production, who you've been working with, inspirations on the tape, the whole rundown on the tape, and then we get into everything else.
Alright, cool. So I've been working on it for about, I'll say like a year and a half, basically.
Okay.
And the production, I mean, basically most of it's done by me, as far as engineering and stuff like that.
So you do produce?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
And then I have another engineer named Lansky. I work with him, he's in DC.
Okay.
But as far as the rundown of how, like, you want to know, like, my process was and my mindset and everything?
Well, not too much on that. You basically, summed up everything, who you work with, the production you done by yourself, your man, So we got April 16th. Then we got Utah. How the fuck do you get booked in Utah?
Damn, I don't even know. My manager basically, somebody hit him up, asked him, basically, need an artist, going out there, it's my show and everything, so I'm basically headlining, and it's like a phenomenal opportunity.
Dope. I know they paying, the school got some money, I know, they're taking care of you. Let's go deeper into spring, summer, your goals, your things you gotta do, because it's a lot of artists that I run into, they have a lot of work, they have dope work, but they just don't get in the right position to get hurt.
Right.
What's some goals?
So after the tape drop, with the whole promotion team, everybody, building my team now, but we basically trying to figure out new ways to promote as far as the ideal of like social media, so we're trying to go beyond that.
For sure.
And then after we hit the ground running with the tape, then after that, we're going to drop some singles in the next few months. So I'm just hitting the ground with singles, and then, I got apparel coming out, working on my apparel and stuff like that. So just basically trying to find new ways to promote and new ways to get heard and get reach fast enough.
You remind me of an artist named Chris Bars. Have you heard of him?
I actually have.
You haven't. Most definitely. Do some research. Y'all two need to get in the studio. But it's a dope artist. A lot of great production, great style, stuff like that. It's pretty dope. As far as inspirations, like when you wake up, what gets you going? Because like you say, the lifespan of an artist is short, but the lifespan of a D&B artist is even shorter. So what inspires you and keeps you going?
Man, musically, I'm mostly inspired by J. Cole. That's basically, Friday Night Lights basically got me through high school. So past that, I had D&B artists, my favorite D&B artist is Logic.
Okay.
So I'm heavily influenced by him. I actually met him one day when I work at Best Buy. So I met him one day, he came in there on the release date of his album. I was like, oh shit. But other than that, man, it's just basically trying to get from where I am now to where I want to be. Like, everybody dreams, but chasing it is the hardest part. So basically, trying to get my family out of situations, trying to get me out of Best Buy, trying to basically just get where I want to go with music. That's basically the inspiration. I got nieces, I don't have kids, but I got nieces that I just want to have them not have to worry about anything.
Production or rap? If you're to choose, I ask a lot of people that do both. Right. But since you actually do both and you rap and you're an artist and you produce, if it was one, what would it be?
It would be rap.
For real, a lot of people like the production, because the production will get you paid or get you in way better situations than rapping, because a lot of people know how to perfect that.
Right. Ultimately, I mean, when it comes to music, like, it's not ideally about money at the end of the day. Like, I actually love this shit. Like,
okay, sure.
I basically love everything that I do about music. I like being heard. I like when people, like, basically say, oh, you're different than the other people. Like, you're different from most niggas out here in the DMV and stuff like that. I mean, I just love music, bro. Like, my whole family's been music oriented. So, me being the only rapper that's coming out of my family, my dad plays like hella instruments and stuff like that. I mean, it's just been crazy. So, I'd rather do music.
Last question. I need a struggle and I need a progress situation that happened to you recently in your life, like where you was like, yo, fuck rap, and then you was like, yo, shit. Besides Utah,
Right.
that it's like, yo, I'm actually moving forward.
Alright, so back in 2011, I thought I dropped a mixtape, but it was like when I first started. I started in 2011, so I started when I was 18, 45 years. So I started there, I dropped the mixtape, I got some good reviews on it, so I thought I was ahead of where I was, basically. So I just got, and then I had a job at Wendy's, and I walked in there on, like, the lady asked how long do I think I'm gonna be here, and I said, I don't think I'm gonna be here long because I plan on getting signed soon. I talked to a record label, I forgot what it was a long time ago, but they basically said I was average, or, I mean, basically said I wasn't anything up to par to get signed. And they kind of gave me a setback, and as far as that, working at Wendy's, I was just like, man, I gotta figure out another way. So I just took a step back from music from there.
Okay.
And then, basically, it's been a whole struggle of just balancing, do I want to do music? Do I want to join the military? Do I want to be like everybody else? So, I mean, that was basically that. And then the breakthrough was, I mean, everybody who hears my songs, I touch. Basically, one day, I made this song, it was on my last tape that actually was out. I made this song about my sister, and I played it for my dad, because my dad don't really follow, like, he don't like me rapping.
Yeah.
So I played it for my dad, and I literally made that man cry. So after that, I knew, like, this music thing was for me. I can touch people. I can make somebody who don't even believe in hip-hop cry, so.
Yeah. Let them know where to find you, man. The stage is all yours. You got 30 to 45 seconds to tell my fans, your fans, anything that I didn't ask you, of course, plugging social media, tape dropping next month, and, you know, do your thing, man.
Alright, my name is D Young. I'm from Glen Burnie, Maryland. You can find me on Instagram at official D Young. Twitter, same thing, official D Young. I got a website coming out that's in the process of working, but it's going to be DarioYoung.com. Basically, the tape drop April 16th. Discontent with Reality. Be on the lookout for that. Yeah, man.